All right, so we're back with another product or equipment, tips, and buy that you can do. So remember, all product links are below in the description. So right here I have 10 of the 10-pound wall balls, all right? Now wall balls can be used to do a multitude of different exercises. One thing that you definitely should not do with them is treat them like a slam ball. And that's an exercise where you're gonna pick the ball up from said toe and then just drive it into the floor. You don't wanna do that. Although these can take a little bit of impact, they're not made for directly slamming. You will bust them open, so don't do that. With that being said, these two balls, although similar as far as being a ball and being 10 pounds, are completely different in their makeup. And that's where the difference is gonna come in for you to decide which ball you wanna buy. This right here is a typical Quest ball. And if you notice, when I drop it, it has a tendency to want to come back on that said point. Well, that's because it's dead weighted on one side or the other, which also will give you a little bit of challenges when you start doing certain exercises, because the ball does not come down centered. It comes down oblong, depending if you don't keep that weight together. Whereas this ball, the J-Fit, it does not have that situation. It does not have that dead stop. It's pretty much even all the way around. Although with a little bit of use, you can deform either ball a little ways, but this one is not that way. So they will have their different attributes. I tend to like the J-Fit ball better, especially when doing wall balls or doing bounces, because it typically wants to come back to you from that bounce unless you hit the laces. Ray Finkel, laces out, right? So the other difference on these two balls, right here you can see this one has a grabbing strap that you can have between either one of these laces, which makes it easier to grab. It also has these two loops on each side. Typically you can see people attach resistance bands there and do other different type of exercises. Whereas the J-Fit ball only has the band, the loops on each side, but it does not have a grabbing strap, and you could try to grab it by the laces. Not the best idea. So right now, an exercise that I typically will have clients do, and if you need help, you can go to www.thatguyhealth.com, is the oblique wall smash, right? So I'm gonna put this knee out here like this. I'm gonna grab the ball, come up and over, down. But you see how this ball came right back to my hand, so I can go right back into the move. Boom. All right, now let's see it with this ball so you can see what the difference is. Same thing, this leg out, one leg down. You see that one doesn't really want to come back and then turn to the rear. So let me show you what happens when I slam it like this. It doesn't really want to come back. The J-Fit wants to come right back up into that area where you slam from. The Quest ball does not want to do that. So another thing is, it's like when you do wall balls, I'll do one right here. You see how that one just kind of bounced over off to the left. Well, the J-Fit came right back into the same path in which I put it into. So when it comes to you choosing which wall ball you want, you need to keep those things in consideration, okay? Because those things can either annoy you, or maybe you want those things and you want to deal with them. I tend to have clients like the J-Fit a lot better. They spend a lot less time tracking the ball down, the ball bouncing off, and more time in the movement and the exercise. Not that you don't have to get the Quest ball. So that's it for today. Remember what I say, be safe, let's build together, and peace.